Auto Factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball is teed up. Zane Gonzalez to do the honors. And we're underway from the bank. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The ball is loose, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Henry running left. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, you're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Turn. Hey, Alf, turn up.
Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Devin Tompkins on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Atlanta.
Going right side, Robinson with it. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. They get an even 40 out of that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
That's another Falcons first down. A gain of 40 yards. First down, Falcons.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Staying with Robinson. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Here's Robinson. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 5-yard line.
Penix now. Caught out wide. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. He's got the squiver.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest.